Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is also to the Premier. Premier, there are 6 young Aboriginal Tasmanians banished to a remote facility in the Northern Territory because of another failing of your Minister for Human Services. Can you explain why at-risk children on care and protection and youth justice orders are still at Many Colours One Direction facility in the Northern Territory, despite allegations, serious allegations of mistreatment from former residents and their families, and credible evidence that the man who runs the place is not who he says he is? Your Minister has initiated a review of the program with a narrow terms of reference that don't encourage previous residents to come forward or their families, and doesn't deal with the allegations of a fraudulent identity. Your Minister says those young people are in safe hands, but how can we trust a word he says? Minister, the Children, Young Persons and Their Families Act is clear that Aboriginal children in out-of-home care should be placed with or near kin, connected to culture and country, not banished to a remote facility run by an apparent fraud thousands of kilometres away. Premier, why are those children still there in contravention of the intent of the Act, and why does your government have no apparent plan to bring them home?
Thank you. The Honourable the Premier.
I thank the Leader of the Greens for that question, and to be frank, Madam Speaker, I don't have a lot more to add in terms of the answer to this, but I will repeat some of what I have said. The Department of Communities Tasmania utilises the Many Colours One Direction program for a small group of young people on care and protection orders and or youth justice orders who have extraordinary needs, and where care approaches available in Tasmania have failed or are not suitable. Where the full spectrum of services cannot be sourced in Tasmania, we will source them from where they are available, just as we do in other service sectors. And as I've said, Madam Speaker, we make no apologies for that. This is to try to get the best outcome for the young people involved, Madam Speaker.
Yes, there's been one.
The government is aware of allegations raised in the media, and as I have indicated, we have put in place a review. Madam Speaker, that is underway. There are 6 young people currently placed at MCID who are all in the long-term out-of-home care program. The department contacts MCID to provide a trauma-informed residential placement for young people in collaboration. Contracts MCID to provide a trauma-informed residential placement for young people in collaboration with ACF, Madam Speaker, as I've said. There was a direct visit by a Tasmanian Child Safety Manager in September, and through regular ongoing contacts with their child safety officers, I am advised that those young people are safe, they are well, and they are making good progress in their placement. They are making good progress in their placement.
Okay.
The Guardian for the young people, the Secretary of the Department, conducted a video call, as I previously said, with the young people on Friday last week to ascertain their views and give them direct access to their Guardian. During that call, the young people, Ms O'Connor, expressed their clear desire to remain in the program. Their views will be sought and confirmed directly as well as part of the review. Now, we've got to remain focused on what is best for these young people and resist the temptation, as I've said, for a knee-jerk reaction, a political reaction, Madam Speaker, because the approach, Madam Speaker, I understand is that there is positive progress being made, and that these young people are turning their lives around, which is what matters. Ms O'Connor, and I think you know that, Madam Speaker.
And this is in contravention of the Act.
Now, Madam Speaker, we will continue with the review, and as I've said, as the results of that review become brought to our attention, we will obviously provide more detail on this particular matter. But again, I would urge the Parliament to focus on the young people in this case. And those young people, there has been a visit in September, there has been direct contact with the Secretary of the Department as of Friday last week. There is engagement, and the feedback is that the progress that they are making, Madam Speaker, is assisting these young people to turn their lives around. And again, I would argue very strongly that we should allow the review to take its course.
Thank you,